Hey, Facebook family. We are back. Welcome to Forever with Purpose. This is Pillow Talk from Jamaica Mon.
So it's not really live, but we're live.
We're live.
But you're
That's
not
what
going to see
matters
us live.
But we will try to tune on so we can say hi to you as this is playing, if any way possible. We don't get a very good connection here, so we got to kind of be careful with trying to do the Facebook Live, because I think it'll just be cutting out over and over and over.
It'd be so annoying.
It'd be annoying. So, but we've been talking sparsely.
Is that a word? Okay.
About the 10 ways to improve your marriage. This, I believe, is number 6. And what we want to talk about today is having something that is your own. And what I mean by that is that doesn't mean you don't necessarily let other people participate, but it does mean that you never do it without your spouse there. One thing that's very important for me has always been is we have like our restaurants. We do like the Bull in the Alley, and that's mine and her deal. Okay, I don't go to the Bull and Out in the Alley with just another friend, coworker,
yeah.
any of that kind of stuff. And so it's just that thing that makes it special. Now, we've taken friends there and celebrated it with friends, but we were together.
Mm-hmm.
So, but probably the biggest thing we do that is ours is we go on vacation. I mean, we enjoy nice places. We enjoy resting and sitting next to each other in quiet, and just doing things like this resort we're at here. Sandals is
South
amazing.
Coast. Yeah, highly recommend it.
So I highly recommend that you find something that is just yours. What do you think about that?
I do. I think, just to kind of tag on to that, I think for me, assigning the thing that is yours as a couple that you do together, whether that's going to concerts, whether that's fishing, whatever that is, it's the pertinent point of that is that it's a priority and you protect that. So, for example, when we travel, for me, it's finding that place that is, nature, that is something unique. We like to discover things together, and so when we discover those things together for the first time, it's just he and I. Now, we've got lots of friends that we would love to bring back here that we think would be a blast to come here, but we manage and protect for this being ours together the first time. And there's something about discovering something together that nobody else that's in your life has done that with. I'm not saying that very well, but I think it's like not coming to a place and say, oh, Grant, you got to come with me now. It's like we do things together first, right, and then we encourage and invite other people to come. And I know that sounds a little strange, but again, the point is find the thing that you protect. So what it does is it begins to give you that mindset of togetherness. Mm-hmm. It gives you the mindset of I put him first and he puts me first. That when we think about something, we think, oh, we might want to do that together. No, I think I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to wait and do that with Grant first. And it just becomes something that helps to solidify and build the first place of your spouse in your life and in your marriage.
Right.
And instead of it, and again, it's a fine line. I know people are probably thinking, well, what's the big deal? It is a big deal. It's a very big deal, because we talk with so many couples who do so many things away from each other, and then they don't have anything
right,
together that's special. Even though they might go do that again together, it's
mm-hmm,
not special because it's not the first time they've experienced it together. We're going to go ocean kayaking while we're here. We've never done that before. Right. We're going to do that. We're going to have some fun. And that's one of the things that we talk about as being one of the top 10 things is have fun together. But we're going to do that together here for the very first time ever. And we might do that later with somebody else, but we will always look back and laugh at the first time we did this, because it's probably going to be hysterical. Because we're from Oklahoma and we don't have oceans to kayak in. So. But again, that's the thing. When you do it together for the first time, when you discover something, an activity, a destination, an event together for the first time, it's yours.
It builds a lasting memory.
It builds a lasting memory, and it's yours.
You know, probably where I've seen that exemplified most is with our granddaughter. Gabby
Yeah.
was going to go to a movie with Steph, And no matter how much her mom and dad kept trying to take her to it, she kept saying, nope, I've already said I'm going to that with Mimi. So that, I mean, is what it's all about. That's that deal of just saying, man, we are going to manage for our first time experiences.
First time experiences together, yeah.
And I just think it's just vital that you have something that you just can always look back and say, remember when. And we developed this in Hawaii the first time, probably, where every corner we turned around was like a wow moment. And why would you want to experience your wow moments with someone else
for the first time? Yeah, that's exactly. Same with this resort. You know, we've traveled to a lot of places, and this place has just been incredible. And so every meal that we have, every person that we meet, every morning sitting on the beach with the sun coming up, has been together. So we're not trying to explain this experience to one another from a second-hand point of view. We are experiencing it together from a first-person point of view as a married couple.
It allows us to take our time together and build upon instead of rehash something and try to explain something to somebody.
Because there's so many. I was just thinking about this morning. God has created us to have all these senses, and have you guys ever taken a picture and it's like you see it with your eye and you take the picture and like that doesn't even do it justice? Well, that's what you want to have with your marriage. I don't want to say, yeah, but I can't do it justice. I wish you would have been there. Don't have those moments with your spouse.
I mean, we don't even usually get in the water at these places, and
we've been in the water.
We've been in the water the whole time, and they got these little floating hammocks, I guess you'd call them. And
so cool.
I mean, they're just like a big ring with a hammock
trampoline in the middle.
Trampoline in the middle. And man, just to sit out there and get sunburned together was awesome.
So fun.
Won't get to do it today. Well, maybe I'll put on my long sleeve a little.
Grant got a little sunburn.
Got a little sunburn.
Anyway, you guys find something that's yours. It doesn't have to be coming to Jamaica.
Whatever.
But find what it is. Find if it's discovering sunsets together in your own local community. Find that space. Do those things together, and then just begin to see what that does for your marriage and how that builds rapport. It builds foundation. It builds on a foundation. It just gives you something special and unique that you can go to, especially when times get tough. You can revisit those memories. I have one of my favorite clients, and they're well up in their years now, but I love one of the things they did was they traveled all over the world, and as they went to these places, they took photos, and at their home they have a wall where they have pictures blown up. It's like a mural of they've been to all 7 continents. And he told me one time that what they do is they will sit there in the recliners and say, where do you want to go today, hon? And they will pick the picture and they will talk about the memories that they had together. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
That's a decade of marriage and traveling, but that's what they do. Now they go back and they pick the memory, and that's the memory they had together because they traveled together. They never went without each other. So I love that.
So that's we're gonna wrap it up here for this today. We're gonna record a few of these while we're here, so we'll be back next week with another one. And we won't be in Jamaica every time we post these. Darn it.
We could just stay here.
But we will have a few more videos from here going forward. So we appreciate you tuning in. We hope this helped. Remember, we end frustration through better communication. And one of those things that we communicate about a lot is the places we've been and the things we've seen that was a first for us. So we think that would be a good deal for everyone to build on. So.
Leave some comments about what you think that would look like for you. What you think that you're going to start talking about your spouse with. What do we want to be our thing?
So, well, thanks again for joining us.
Bye.
We're gone. Bye.